This week on Inside Boulder News, the coming week provides several opportunities to share your thoughts about important issues in the City of Boulder. The Bolder Boulder is right around the corner, and members of the CU fraternity ride bikes for 24 hours to raise awareness for a cause close to their hearts. Welcome to Inside Boulder News. I'm Ashley Prill. Water is an important part of our lives, and the City of Boulder provides a clean, fresh supply every day. Our rates are comparable to many neighboring cities, but it's been a while since a comprehensive rate study has been conducted. Now our utility is gearing up to do just that.
Well, the city is beginning a review of the way it charges for its water, wastewater, and stormwater and flood management services. These are three utilities that the city owns and operates. They provide very important services. And because they are city-owned and operated, community-owned and operated, it's important for us in looking at how we charge for the services to understand what the community's goals and values are in the provision of those services. We know that people have sometimes questions about how those services work and how they're charged for them. They may have ideas about how that might work differently. And so these open houses are an opportunity for people to come both ask us questions about how this all works and also to provide their input about how they would like to see it done in the future.
There's currently a survey for community members to complete, and the city would love your feedback. Please visit bouldercolorado.gov/water/utility rate study for more information. May is just around the corner, which means it's time to start preparing for one of the largest running races in the world right here in Boulder. This year will mark the 37th annual Boulder Boulder, and organizers are expecting about 50,000 people to participate. Runners come from all 50 states and more than 15 foreign countries, but the largest concentration will be coming from within the state and specifically the Denver metro area. Officials are encouraging visitors to use alternative modes of transportation.
It's a fun day to come to Boulder, especially if you carpool or ride the bus. We've got a partnership with RTD where we have about 12 to 13,000 people that ride the bus. Run, ride options with the bus. You park there, they bring you up to Boulder, they drop you at the start line, you run your race. At the finish line, they pick you up in another bus and take you home. We also have a number of different folks that will ride their bike to the start line or walk to the start line, and then carpooling. And we're huge proponents of carpooling. The start and the finish are less than 1 mile from one another. So it's a very easy way to arrive with your friends and park at the university and use that 9/10 of a mile to warm up for the race, or to arrive near the start area with your friends, run the race, and use that 9/10 of a mile to cool down. So either way it works.
The City of Boulder has a great partnership with Bolder Boulder. It's an iconic event for the city. It brings out the best of people and activities of all ages for families and participants. We're really excited to actually have this ongoing relationship with Bolder Boulder. They're a good steward of our community and a good steward of our streets and our venues. They work well with our city departments and police, and so we're really excited to actually have someone that actually represents our brand of Boulder.
Whether you're traveling from out of town or just down the block, it will be important to plan ahead. For tips about arriving at the start by car, bus, bike, or walking, visit boulderboulder.com. This week, members of CU's Kappa Phi fraternity borrowed a few stationary bikes from the school's rec center, put them in the heart of campus, and committed to riding them for 24 hours straight. The 24-hour bike-a-thon aimed to promote a greater understanding of people with disabilities.
As brothers of the fraternity, we represent the Ability Experience, which is a national philanthropy which works with kids and raises money, kids with disabilities, varying from autism to Down syndrome. And we're doing this bike-a-thon, and it's an event that's done at a lot of chapters nationwide, and it's to show that we're committed to serving these kids, just as we're committed to riding through 24 hours, that even though nightfall's coming, it's not stopping us, and we're going to do what it takes to serve and work with these kids.
The event kicked off on Tuesday morning at 8 a.m., continued through the night, and wrapped up at 8 a.m. on Wednesday morning. To learn more about the Ability Experience, visit pushamerica.org. Access Management and Parking Strategies is a program designed to look at the way the Boulder community gets around and improve them. On April 29th, the city will host an open house to introduce the public to completed projects, as well as asking for feedback about projects being considered for the future.
We're working on a wide variety of parking and other access and transportation related projects and strategies. And so we're hosting this open house this month in order to get feedback on the progress that we're making in a variety of areas, In particular, work we're doing in the transportation demand management area, also in the districts, and some other ideas that are coming forward around the code, potentially code changes. So we're very interested in getting people's feedback on the ideas that we have and some of the draft recommendations.
The open house will take place at the main Boulder Library from 5:30 to 7:30. To learn more about the program, sign up for emails, or share what would make it easier for you to access your favorite places in Boulder, visit the city's website. On Monday, April 27th, the Boulder community is invited to attend Fresh Perspectives on Housing Boulder. The event is designed to provide insight to Boulder's housing affordability challenges and discuss what Boulder can learn from other communities' experiences. 4 panelists from outside of Colorado will share their examples of best practices and observations about Boulder's housing challenges and then answer questions. Event attendees will also be invited to share their opinions by responding to questions via keypad polling. To get involved or share your ideas now, visit housingboulder.net. The Boulder Reservoir is going to the dogs this weekend for the 15th annual Canine Classic. The Canine Classic is a dog-friendly 5K run or walk and benefits MESA, a local nonprofit. MESA stands for Moving to End Sexual Assault, which provides sexual assault client services and prevention education to Boulder and Broomfield counties. The race is a qualifier for Bolder Boulder, begins at 9 a.m. and will be followed by a live music and a beer garden. To register, visit canineclassicboulder.org. This weekend, you're invited to bring the whole family downtown to celebrate spring. On Sunday, April 26th, the annual Tulip Fairy and Elf Festival will take place on the Pearl Street Mall with a parade, live entertainment, and kids' activities. The event is free and costumes are encouraged. Learn more about the Tulip Fairy and her new pint-sized helper, the Daffodil Fairy, at tulipfairyfestival.com. Thank you for watching Inside Boulder News. Stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter by submitting news tips and questions. You can also sign up to receive video updates right in your inbox. Just go to boulderchannel8.com and click on subscribe.